Well, guys, before we head back to Bunker Hill, we may want to consider checking out the rest of the town. Because it looks like there is quite a bit more we could be exploring here. And I see 2 markers down there as well. I know one is that church, but I'm not really sure what the other one is. Is that some kind of a bridge? Because it's got the platform and then what looks to be wave symbols underneath. Who knows? But I guess we'll find out soon enough. Although most of these houses seem like they're kind of boarded up. With the exception of this one here. And even though this one is open, it really does not have much. Yeah, nothing upstairs either, except for a plunger. No way we're using that thing. Although these over in this direction, they kind of look a bit bigger, unless that's... Oh, it is. A bar. Okay. Well, at least there might be something useful in here.
Huh?
Or some food at least. We'll see. So it's not completely empty, but once again, it does not have much.
What?
What is it, McCready? What's bothering you?
Let's do this.
Oh, so that wasn't McCready talking. Turns out we're not alone.
That's never happened.
Now it's just starting to have fun.
Who the hell was this guy, though? Absalom?
Find anything useful on him?
I think I'm about to. He might have a pretty badass sniper. Well, it's not as good as ours, so we'll leave it. But what else does he have? He's got that helmet, which we already have. But I can see on his right arm there, he's got what looks to be white combat armor. So where can we find that? Oh, maybe it was this one. Alright, McCready.
Hey.
Yeah, what is it?
Give me just a second and we will be out of here in no time. Might as well give him the leather as well, since we aren't going to be using that thing anytime soon. But yeah, what else is around this place? Okay, so there's the church. Oh, is that what that is? It's some kind of water factory? So not a bridge, but that might end up being a bit more fun to explore. Man, we are just really lucking out in this town, aren't we? It's really barren, isn't it? I mean, besides that one guy. Alright, well, since there really isn't that much else, we might as well see what's inside the church. I got a good feeling I know one thing that might be in there. Some ghouls. Seems like they always are. Really? Not a single one? Oh, come on, there's no way. You can't expect me to believe this. Oh, there we go. This might be the stairway up. So, although there were no ghouls on the first floor, there's gotta be some up here. There's no way this place is completely empty. Oh, you know what? That one's not half bad. Let's see, 117. And what is ours? Although then again, ours is VATS enhanced. Ours is 101. Yeah, I'm not sure, because then again, we do have some other things in our gun that make certain categories of it better, but they also decrease the damage. I can't remember what exactly they were, but I know it was a decent trade-off. Okay, so let's see. We got one house down there that I don't think we've seen yet. And then that one, which looks to be boarded up for the most part. And also, whatever that place is. So I guess we'll head on over that way.
Anytime you want me to carry some of that valuable gear you're lugging, just let me know.
Wait, what, McCready? Didn't I just give you stuff? He is just always complaining. Oh, and you know what? Since we did complete all of his missions, the next time I head back to Sanctuary, I'll think about grabbing a new follower. Because I think each and every one of them has their own little set of special missions and whatnot, and then at the end, if you can complete them all, they give you a perk. And a bunch of you guys were warning me about the one McCready gives you. I can't remember what it was. I think it was either 2,000% more damage on headshots in VATS. Either that or it was 2,000% more accuracy. Whatever it was, though, they must have fixed it. Because I definitely haven't noticed anything. Oh, the Oceanology Society? Okay, this could be cool. Yeah, it seems empty, but I thought I heard something back here. What is that?
Growing to a length of over a meter, the gooey duck is the world's largest clam. They can live for over 150 years.
Is that a Mr. Handy?
They make vacuum cleaners for a reason, you know.
We'll check this thing out before we move on, though. Okay, that's not gonna do it. Yeah, sometimes these are just a pain in the ass. I kind of wish that they would have left like a paper lying around, maybe in one of the drawers, that has a password on it. Because yeah, we're hitting nothing but zeros and ones. Oh well. I'm sure that Mr. Handybot could just tell us what the hell's going on here. Because it seemed to me like he might have been some kind of a tour guide.
Sweet.
Oh, is he back in here? Yeah, at first I thought he was upstairs, but I guess
The
not.
average depth of the Atlantic Ocean is
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Another wasteland survival guide.
3,928 meters. Welcome to the Nahad Oceanological Society.
Is that all?
Welcome to the Nahad Oceanological Society.
Okay, so it is. Yeah, I really thought he was going to be able to tell us some more about this place. Oh, wow. I didn't even realize it at first, but these used to be fish tanks. And in a way they still are, but the fish are all dead, obviously. Oh, here's another one.
Welcome to the Nahad Oceanological Society.
Oh my gosh. Another dud.
Oh,
That's not good. Well, if we can't break into the terminal, and since both of the robots are useless, I think this door here might end up being our last hope.
yep.
Got it.
Really fascinating. Can we stay longer?
Yeah, I'm sorry, McCready. This place isn't the most fun for me either. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I would have loved to see what was in that terminal, but sometimes you just gotta remember that not all of these terminals have been used in quite a long time, so there's a really high chance that all that really would have told us was some information about before the war. Which is cool if you want, like, a lot of backstory, but for us at the moment, I think we're just trying to get in and get out of this place. Oh, was that a bug I heard? Sounded like a rad roach or something. Yeah, seems like it could be a very difficult one. We're getting closer, though. That's for sure. Or at least we were. Oh, man, so close. We were like 1 millimeter off. Finally.
Yes.
Yeah, I wonder, can we shoot those? Oh. Yeah, it was not a rad roach. It was this thing. The razor claw.
Around here.
Yeah, surprisingly enough, though, those things are not as difficult as they used to be. So it's either that was just a really weak one, or we're getting stronger.
I wonder
Oh,
if
man.
someone smashed these tanks in, or did something smash its way out?
Oh, for a second, I thought he was still alive. Okay, is there anything else in here we actually need? Besides an assortment of adhesives and whatnot. Okay, here's a first aid box. Those are always good.
Nice.
Okay, cool. 2 stim packs. Yeah, in a way, that makes this whole visit worth it. Oh, and I didn't even notice this thing. Yeah, there are safes and trunks all over this place, aren't there? Yeah, and someone must have been using this place after the war, so maybe I was wrong about nobody getting on that terminal in a while. The way I know is because all these safes and everything have ammo in them. And in a type of place like this, why the hell would you be carrying this much ammo before the war? Unless maybe everyone was just preparing for the invasion. Who knows? Wait a minute, have we... Oh yeah, we came from that direction. But I saw something a little earlier. It's gonna be really tough to see right now, but that is a town. It's a bit out of the way, but I figured if we haven't seen a lot in between here and Bunker Hill, that may not be such a bad idea to go check out. Although then again, that's all the way up here, and Bunker Hill is somewhere in this direction, right here. So I guess for now we'll fast travel to Bunker Hill, and then afterwards we could either go there to that city, or stop by Valentine's office.
We've got to see what's inside this place.
Haven't you been here before, McCready? I swear he has.
Hey, let me take a look at you. See where.
Oh, no, no, no.
Downtown DC.
You've tried to do that before.
Need a place to stay.
I'm not falling for it. Yeah, it's like one look and she's already asking for 50 caps. She will bleed your pockets dry. Where the heck is Kessler, though? Oh, I'm a dummy. I could have just been looking at the marker this whole time. She is in this direction, though. Oh. This must be her hut.
Hi.
Yeah, sorry to wake you. But the job's done.
One of the prisoners told me what they went through at the prep school. I had no idea. And you did that by yourself, right? Here's the payout.
Alright, thanks.
If that's it.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Is she just going right back to sleep? What the hell's going on here?
With your help, the roads are a lot safer. Heard you got land of your own. Tell you what, build a safe place for the caravans to stop, and everyone can profit.
Yeah, maybe this is a bad time. I don't know, but she really does not seem to want to stay awake.
But either way, you're welcome back to the hill anytime.
Okay, I'm just glad that's all over with. Really sorry to bother you. But yeah, I was thinking we might as well just head back to Valentine and see if he can help us out. You know, I should really look into it, but I was wondering if they were making these synthetics, you know, before the bombs dropped. Because if that's the case, Valentine could be really old, which means he's got a lot of experience. Not only that, but given that this Eddie Winter guy is a ghoul and has been alive for most likely all 200 years, maybe he knew him in the past life as well. So I'm just really hoping he's our answer to finding them.
Ellie? Are you here?
Nick? Oh God, it's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
Hey, don't worry about it.
Hey, happy to do it.
Yeah? Go diving into scary pre-war ruins all the time then, do ya? Here, I know an amount wasn't on the table when you went out to find him, but you deserve a reward. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
All right.
When you're trying to find someone who's gone missing, the devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
Okay, I'll do my best.
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you were underground, sealed up. It's a lot of obstacles to get through just to take one person. What else can you tell me?
Well, I guess I better not leave anything out.
My wife was murdered. She was trying to keep them from taking Sean, and they just...
It's okay. You don't need to say anything more.
So, we're talking about a group of cold-hearted killers, but they waited until something went wrong to resort to violence. Anything else you remember?
Yeah, there is.
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much, but I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. Anything else you remember?
Well, I could tell you about my son.
We're looking for my son, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular? And why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
Okay. If you don't mind, the more I know, the better.
Who were the Gunners?
High-end mercenaries. No job too brutal. They're in the running as likely suspects. They wouldn't be the ones pulling the strings.
And what about the super mutants?
Wait. Super mutants? What are they?
Big, green, muscles on muscles. In other words, hard to miss. I think we can safely rule them out.
Yeah, guys, if you're wondering, we already know about most of these things, but it's always good to find out a bit more.
You think raiders might have done this?
I honestly doubt it. They can barely organize themselves, let alone pull off something this complicated.
And last but not least, the Institute.
So you think this Institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype, anyway.
Oh. Care to explain?
You're a prototype?
As far as I know. Never seen any other synth like myself. There's the older ones that are dumb as rocks and all metal, and there's the newer ones that are almost human. I'm somewhere in between.
Alright. Thanks for telling me. We gotta find Sean, though.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
Well, I don't really remember their faces that much, but I could tell you what they were wearing.
The woman was dressed in, I think it was a kind of hazard suit. The man had some sort of metal brace on his arm.
Maybe some kind of improvised armor? A lot of hired guns do that to look tough. The hazard suit is interesting. Not many mercs can afford something that fancy. What else do you remember about them?
You know, come to think of it, he was bald and had a scar, didn't he? I thought so.
One of them came right up to me. Bald head. Scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
Kellogg? No, not that I remember, but it's possible.
I might have. Everything was foggy.
It's way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
10? Well, that can't be Sean, can it? And is he still here?
You said he lives here? He's still in town?
They both vanished a while back, if I'm remembering right. But that house is still there. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.